Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Maria from Under the Night Moon, and I am here today to show two really pretty little rose books that I made, little envelope journals. If you watch some of my previous or my last little collection, I had made one of these and I was asked to make another one, and because they're so pretty and they're so much fun, I made two. So one of these is probably spoken for, but I thought I would do the video first and show both of them so that the person that asked me can choose. So these will be listed in my Etsy shop, and the one that she doesn't choose will be listed. But I wanted to do a video to show both of them because they're so pretty. These are using the absolutely magnificent papers from the Pixie Dust Files. If you're new to my channel, I have created with these papers for I think a couple years now, and I usually exclusively use the papers from the Pixie Dust Files. And if you're not familiar with the shop, it's an Etsy shop, and the papers are so positively beautiful, and you can see here, this is some of the papers. But yet there's also many collections and things to choose from. And so I will link below the shop, but if you haven't been there, you absolutely must go and just take your time and look through all of the digital goodness, because it's vast. And what I love about the artist is that all of her papers go together. And so when I create using her papers, this is something that I love to do because they just make the most beautiful things. And so this is going to kind of showcase how you can use her papers together to make just a really beautiful book. And so on the covers you can see I used the absolutely gorgeous rose, and these books are sort of like a little tribute to the rose, like stop and smell the roses. I know it's kind of cliche, but I just really, showcased the rose. This little book I used a really pretty like silk rose up here. So yeah, so let's start with that one first. On the cover, I did some embossing and a beautiful wax seal down here. It's like a three-dimensional wax seal of a beautiful rose. And then I got this really beautiful trim here recently. It's like a sequin trim, so I added some of that. And then a little collection of really pretty ribbons, beautiful roses, bows, and then my usual textiles and things kind of hanging off the edges. These books are made from 4 envelopes that I connect together, and then I try to incorporate as many flips, tucks, and things, pockets, so that you have a good amount of things to journal on, to record maybe a special memory, a bride, a mother, any type of special event, or you can just have this on your desk as something just really pretty to look at. So, and then they all have pockets and tuck spots, which I will show you. So that's on the cover. And then this one doesn't have a pocket on the cover, but when you open it, it has a pocket on the inside here. And I love to use just pieces of my textiles. This is some really pretty vintage embroidery, lots of seam binding. All the imagery that you see is from the Pixie Dust Files. So I used her rose collection, her little ballerina collection, absolutely stunning. And then these pink papers, which are just absolutely gorgeous. I shrunk these down to make little journaling cards. I think this goes this way, sorry. And then this is a pocket. I just put it upside down so we could fit the things in there. You can see I fussy cut Smell the Roses up there, and just some really pretty pearls and things. Put the little ballerina card back, which you can see here, just some really beautiful trims and a little button. You can definitely journal on the back, add your pictures. more space in here, and then I added this gorgeous vintage photograph, and she has several sets of the children to choose from in her shop, and they all go together. They are all absolutely precious and will steal your heart for sure. I'm making sure. Oh, you know, there is a pocket up there. I don't know why I don't have anything up there. I'm gonna have to put something up in that pocket there. I'm gonna put this little rose in there so I remember. I might have put the little tag or something that I had somewhere else in the book, but something will go up there. And then just some really beautiful trims. Let's see, there's no pocket there. And then, okay, on this side, these I made a couple weeks ago. So I've been very busy doing some farmers markets here with my niece. I have a young niece who's very artistic, and I'm trying to just inspire her, you know, to create her art. People love her art. Children love her art. We've been doing these little farmers markets on Saturdays, and it's just so fun to see the children come to see what she's made. So yeah, so I've been very busy doing that, and I have several custom books in the makes. So I've been very busy doing those, but I'm really happy to have been able to finish these so that I can show you at least two things that I made for my Etsy shop coming up. And so there's two pockets here. There's this beautiful crochet heart, which I don't know where I got this from, but it made the most beautiful pocket. Put a really pretty mother of pearl button there, and I hung this little tag with a little crown on there. And then in the pocket, just this fun little index card pocket. Look at From the Ballerina collection. Isn't that the cutest you ever saw? And I like to just add a lot of gold to my images. And then there's a pocket along the back here, and this is some really pretty embroidered eyelet. And then in the back pocket is this darling little house digital that's in her shop. And I decorated it with some fun trims. There's even a little door. It's stitched around. And then on this side, there's a little tab, and you can journal on this paper here. And you can see on both sides, you've got lots of space to write a story. It's so fun. And then that's where the beautiful flower is. And I have it this way so that the beautiful rose shows up on the cover. Hope I'm in frame, yeah. So it's really fun to make these, and you can see all of this space. Especially this pocket, you've got tons of room to add stuff into there. And then on this side again, some of her beautiful papers, and I just sized them down because I like to work small. I really like making these envelope books. You can kind of see here the beautiful pink envelopes that I found made out of like this gorgeous rag paper. And so these pink papers just went so well with that. Some more embossing there on the edge, just some script. I think it's in French, and there's also some little hearts, really pretty. And then I did a little fabric hinge so you can journal on the back here. And then look at these cuties, again from the Ballerina collection. So you can see how all the papers just go so beautifully together. And then you flip this up so you've got more journaling, and then you can add some pictures here, or you can do a little swatch of your fabric and just, you know, add a little safety pin. You could even stitch it on. Yeah, so super fun little journaling spot. And then the side here is a pocket, and I like to add you know, some lace, or here's some brocade fabric, just so you know it's there. And then inside the pocket I usually have one facing this way, and I just use one of her gorgeous journaling cards that says Once Upon a Time. Her digitals are so beautifully done. It's just absolutely never-ending inspiration. And she's got a whole doll theme that was just released, so I'm going to be working with those coming up. And they're just so beautiful and feminine, and just like, You know, you work with these papers, even if you just make a couple of greeting cards and you just forget about what's going on out in the world and you just have fun with the colors and everything. It's just so fun. So fun. So here she has these dresses, which if you follow me, you know how much I absolutely adore the little dresses. I come from a doll maker. My mom was the creator of Francesca dolls back in the 80s. And so I grew up, you know, all around dolls, making dolls, sewing dolls. You can go to my bio, my Etsy shop, and read about my parents' company, but I just was continuously surrounded by dolls my whole life. And so to me, these are just, I mean, so absolutely precious. I can't even. I think I put almost one in all of my books, I think. Just little bits, little tiny bits is all you need. Or you just don't even need. You can just fussy cut them out. This one I put a little wish charm along the top. So cute. And it's on like a little elastic, so it flips over. You can journal on the back, add a little story, a little picture, and then you flip it up, and underneath is another little tuck spot here. Lots of little spaces there for you to journal, and then just some beautiful journaling cards from her collections. This one is one of my favorites with the crown. You can see all of her layering that she does. The frame, there's a very subtle text underneath. So beautiful. There's just nothing like her work out there. So I especially love that. And then I just decorated the pocket with some of that really beautiful sequin lace, some more brocade, or that might be some sari, and then a gorgeous little arch that she gives you in one of her collections, and then just lots of little roses. So yeah, and that just gets tucked in there. Yeah, my mom was actually Doll Mother of the Year for Doll Reader magazine back in the 80s. That was pretty fun. And then this is a little notepad. I'm just going to show you the little charms, a little rose and a little star. And then I did some more embossing on that. This is one of my favorite images of hers. I just think the colors, I love the balloon, I love the stripes on the balloon. I just love everything about this image. You can see the camera. I have all my windows open. Anyway, I love to add on the last page here just a notebook, someplace for you to journal. There's some fun papers, offcuts, copy paper that I've tea dyed and sparkled with some gold paint. Just a really fun place for you to stop, maybe write some recipes, favorite music, books you want to read. And then I put one of her gorgeous rose images there and a little piece of textile there. So that is the end. And then the very back of the book again has another absolutely stunning rose image with some brocade and the embossing here. And then the so I attached the envelopes together, and then I wrapped this gorgeous damask fabric around the spine for durability, and it's also really pretty. So that is the first one, and this one has the beautiful little rose on the top. And then the second one is very similar, although this one has the tassel trim here on the bottom, and then this one has the tag on the front pocket here. So this piece is actually a pocket. But you can see the same embossing, the same beautiful wax seal, some cascading ribbons, a little brocade, some more of that beautiful lace. It's just a beautiful collage of things. And then in the pocket is this gorgeous crown digital of hers. Some beautiful roses, some seam binding, a pretty little silver key charm. And then I covered the back with some of my, I have a children's book on Mozart. And so this is some of that. And that just goes right in the pocket. And I love how the roses sort of hang over. Yeah. And then inside on the cover of this one is again one of her little pockets. And then inside the pocket are some journaling cards. And then I added this little tab here to kind of keep them from sliding over. So again, another one of her gorgeous journaling cards. I put a little collection of textiles up here, some really pretty laces. Just beautiful, so beautiful. One of her darling little cabinet cards. This one got some of my ink on it, but I love that. I think it adds so much character. And again, you just tuck it behind there, and then look at this little image. Isn't that the most precious thing ever? And then I embossed her little crown. So darling. And then the little polka dots you see is just a little stamp that I like to kind of accent. You can see here I put it over the roses, just a little layering. And then I fussy cut the banner that says smell the roses. This is a little flip down. And then this pocket I actually kept open because these envelopes are so beautiful. When I was attaching them, I left one open just to make a little tuck spot there. And I put one of her gorgeous rose postcards in there. And you can put pictures, you can put a few things in there. And then look at the cutie here. Isn't that the cutest? And so I embossed her little crown and the little neckline of her dress for fun. Again, ready for a story. I did fussy cut one of her dresses for you so that you can play with one of them. Yeah. And then a little tab for fun. On the other side here is the little flip, little fabric hinge with some embossing on the edge. And then this flips down, and look at this little darling. I'm just in love with every single one of them. It says she loved her dolls up above. And then these flip over and flip down to another, again, you could put your photos in there. I actually did a few swatches here just to show you, maybe you have a favorite dress that you don't wear anymore. You know, you could just clip a little piece of the fabric and place it here for memories if you don't want to lug around the whole dress. Or, you know, just keep it open, or, you know, just anything that you have pretty, you just use a little safety pin here. Just ideas. And then on this side, you can see the beautiful embroidered eyelet. And I made a pretty good sized pocket, and there's some beautiful textiles here and up here, and then a little tuck spot right down here. And I put this really sweet little tag of hers, ready for journaling. And then this is, again, one of her collections. It just says Star Embroidery Silk, and I actually happen to have some embroidery silk, so I attached it to the card here. One of these days I'm gonna do some embroidery with it. And then a little label for you. And then behind the eyelet is actually a pocket. And you can see the beautiful color of these envelopes. I wish I had more. I only had one pack of them, and I've made 3 books with them, so I don't have any more. I'm so sad. But I'm on the hunt for these beautiful, it's almost like a rag paper, so they're very durable. But the colors, it's just the color of the pink I love. So I put one of her gorgeous ballerina journaling cards in here. And then here's the sweet little house. I put a little charm above that says love. You can see some little textiles for fun. Instead of a door on this one, I put a little pocket. And then I just put some of her writing paper, like a little offcut, and one of her little stamps. And what's cute is she's holding a little bunny. Isn't that cute? So I put that in the house. I would love to have a bunny. I think they're happier outside, so I don't think I would bring one inside a home, but I love, when I see them, I just think they're so cute. And then on the other side of the house, there's just some vintage music paper, and then I attached these really cool papers that I don't know if this is one of her digitals or not, but it went so well with her digitals. And it's just typography that I printed on some really cool paper. So super fun for you to play with there. And then I backed it with this really pretty embossed cardstock here. And so these two things go in this pocket here. And again, when you close the book, I love how the house is just kind of peeking out the top. It's so fun. So fun. And then on the other side, here's the little notebook, and here's the little dress for this book. And I just gathered up some really pretty polka dotted tulle, added some silver glitter, and then again ready for a little story on the back. I did attach a little Tim Holtz heart. Look how pretty this heart is. I hope you can see. It does look kind of dark from where I'm sitting. I hope it's bright enough. Like I said, I have the windows open. But anyway, this flips over again, another beautiful one of her rose journaling cards, and then that's a little pocket. And in that pocket, I put some of her beautiful tags. You see how all of these collections go together? There's at least 5 or 6 of her collections combined in these books. And then look at these fun banners. I just thought the owner could put these wherever she wanted. She could cut up the words and just have some fun. One says, "Let's play dress up," and the other is "Land of Make-Believe." And it's really fun when I work with her papers. I really do feel like I'm in like this enchanted little place with all of these darling little children and the colors, and it's just so fun. It's so fun. Here you can see the embossing on the edge, and then I attached this little crown charm that has little pearls. It's gold and like aqua enamel. You can see. It's hopefully you can see how sweet and precious. I'll try to get that in the Etsy pictures. And then this, all of my notebooks have the little pocket above holding just fun little journaling cards. I don't know if I showed you that in the last book. Let me just show you real quick. The pocket above. Oh no, I didn't. So again, just some journaling papers. Look at this cute little dress for you to have fun with. And a little cherished memories label. You can put that anywhere you like. Yeah. Okay, glad I remembered to show you that. So that's the pocket here, and then just offcuts, some fun papers. There's some more book pages. This is some really fun typography alphabet, some pink paper, tea-dyed, a little index card, and then you can see the typography underneath there. And what I love when you close this, the gold ruffle adds another layer to these ruffles, which I just think is really fun. Yeah, so that concludes the flip through of these two. My signature is on the back here and here, and they're pretty similar. Like I said, I was asked to make these by someone, and she'll be able to choose which she likes. And in my Etsy shop, I would say by tomorrow, hopefully, will be listed. So if it's something that you're looking for, of course, you can message me through Etsy once I know which one she wants. So hopefully by tomorrow, the listings will go up. Other than that, just thank you so very much for watching, subscribing to my channel. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome, and thank you so much. I'm so grateful for every single one of you, and I have so many comments that I have to reply to still, and I'm so sorry I haven't gotten to them yet, but I will. I just want you all to know how much I truly appreciate each and every one of you and your beautiful comments. I have received some of the most amazing comments on my work, and it's so uplifting and inspiring and just like nourishing. Like, I just feel so grateful as an artist to be able to communicate and have this channel so I can show the details and talk about like my mom and her business, and it's just really, really cool. And I'm just a person that's really grateful. So I just want to say thank you, and I hope you have a really great weekend. It's the 4th of July here in America, so everyone out there just have a really great, happy, safe, and blessed 4th. But mostly just thank you so much for watching and subscribing. You can also follow me on Instagram. If you do already, thank you. If you don't, it's just Under the Night Moon. I try to do some fun stuff over there. I'll probably put these 2 books on there for fun in a little bit with some fun music. But I really love Instagram. So yeah, you can follow me there if you like. But other than that, just have a really great week. And thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, talk to you soon in the next video. Bye for now.